I really need to stop doing this cheesecake for breakfast.
Ladies who vlog, drop verbal bombs, telling the world we up to something, sharing the love.
Yeah, tell them who we are.
So it's awesome.
So I got sick this weekend, and I can tell you the long story of how. Alan got sick too. We went to an Asian wedding, and it was my first Asian wedding, so it was kind of neat. And the Chinese tea ceremony that happens before the wedding on the wedding day is the same as the Vietnamese engagement party, which was kind of neat for me because I felt more connected to my culture. But one of the goals, one of the things that the guys had to do for the tea ceremony is they line up bearing gifts, cash, a whole roasted pig for the lunch, and every guy that walks in, every groomsman has to be holding a gift. So wine, food, treats, whatever, gifts. And the idea is to exchange all these, make this offering to the bride and her family, and the bridesmaids are also there to in exchange for her hand. I know, very old-fashioned. And so once you gain entrance in there, because they also kind of toy with you a little, the girls, before they let the guys in. Once you're in, they make you do these little games to kind of earn your privilege of seeing the bride. And so they made the guys line up in a line. They change up the games. This is not like the only game that they do, but per family. It's kind of like bridal shower games, very innocent. So they had an orange, and they made the guys pass it down the line and then back. And then you can't use your hands. And so they decided to use their mouth, so they would bite into the orange and trade it down. It's really funny. And then they did it all the way back, passed it back. The guy at the end is sick, and happens to be that the place that he bit was also the place that Alan bit, so Alan got sick. And I got sick because I sat next to that guy, the sick guy, the orange sick guy, for 10 courses of food, and it was family style, so I don't know, we probably traded germs or something. That's why. That's a long story of how I got sick. It lasted 2 minutes. Reading, we were talking about books, Nicole and Ashley. I finished Marriage Plot, and like Ashley, I loved it. I loved it. I give it 5 stars on Goodreads. And I'm reading a book called Psychopath Test, and it's about psychopaths, and it's really interesting and fascinating and makes it hard to sleep. And then I just got one day from the library yesterday, and I only get 2 weeks to read it because there's a call on it already. Usually I get like 6 months to read a book. So I should start that soon because it's kind of thick. Other things. I'm going to see Ashley tonight. I'm really excited. Ashley and Anita. Anita is going to Bloggers in Sin City too. So we thought we'd like hang out before Vegas. And I haven't seen Ashley since July, so that's a long time. I did this take before, and it took me 4 minutes, and now I'm 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It's awesome. Oh, I had date night last night at our new favorite restaurant. We go there for our casual date night. Every time we've had date nights since we discovered this restaurant, and that's how I got the cheesecake for breakfast and rice cake balls with red bean paste for breakfast. And I'm eating dessert for breakfast, dessert for breakfast, and I'm gaining weight, and I've lost access to 2 of my jeans, so I should really start, not run half marathons, but do something. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.